is none other than Ma'am Amalia Valentin. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome her.
Okay, good afternoon! Inaantok pa kayo? Naantok pa? Gusto pa magsayaw? Charlie, gusto raw sumayaw. Hello? Ayan, buhay na. Okay. Our topic for this afternoon is the barangay financial statements and reports. Okay. In the previous session, you have learned the policies on recording and reporting of miscellaneous transactions. So in this session, we will discuss some basic concepts of the financial statements, its components, and the uses of the financial statements. So now, let us proceed to our learning objectives. By the end of this session, the participants will be able to describe the workflow in the preparation of the financial statements, the components and the persons responsible, and the information conveyed in the financial statements. Okay. Ano ang financial statements? So sabi dito, the financial statements serve as a tool in communicating the financial condition and results of operations of the barangay. You are not, this is not something new to you, di ba? Nakakita na po kayo ng FS, correct? Okay, so familiar po tayo lahat sa financial statements. Okay, let us now define each composition of the financial statements. A statement of financial position shows the assets, liabilities, and government equity. So ito po yung dati tinatawag natin na balance sheet. So dito po makikita yung pag-aari, pagkakautang, at ang equity or yung net worth ng isang barangay. Ang statement of financial performance, on the other hand, shows the receipts or revenues and expenses of the barangay. This statement shall be prepared monthly to represent as the statement of receipts and expenditures and submitted 30 days after the close of each month, copy furnished the auditor. So po, dito po sa statement nito, makikita yung income, yung mga kita, okay? Yung revenue na at expenses ng barangay, at kung may tubo or surplus o nalugi ba ang barangay. The statement shall be prepared monthly, okay? So it is important po na updated lagi ang records natin para makapag-prepare ang accounting ng statement of financial performance. Kasi they are required to submit this statement 30 days after the close of each month. Copy furnish ang auditor. So, pag wala po silang sinabit sa amin, natural, hanapin namin sa kanila, tapos sila, magka-follow up din sa inyo ng mga reports ninyo. Statement of changes in net assets or equity shows the changes in net assets or equity of the barangay. So, ito po yung detalye, po yung details ng government equity portion ng ating statement of financial position. So, the statement shall present the following items: surplus or deficit for the period. Ito po yung kita or yung pagkalugi. Okay? And each item of revenue and expense for the period that is recognized directly in net assets or equity. And it also presents for each component of net assets or equity separately disclosed as effects of changes in accounting policies and corrections of error. Yung next po nating statement is the statement of cash flows. Statement of cash flow presents all cash transactions of the barangay classified under operating, investing, and financing activities. So ito po yung movement, yung cash po ninyo, yung lahat ng pumasok, lahat ng lumabas. Diyan po ninyo makikita. Ang ending balance po ng cash, sa statement of cash flow, yan po yung nandun sa financial position na cash balance ninyo. Dapat po nagre-reconcile yung dalawang yan. Anyway po, ito naman po mga financial statements na to, accounting po lahat naman ang gumagawa. Although, of course, nanggagaling sa inyo ang mga data. Ito po yung bago nating financial statement na isinama po. Dati wala ito kasi. So, starting po ng 2019, ito na po may dadagdag. Statement of comparison of budget and actual amount. So, this shows the comparison of budget. When you say budget, the estimates of income and appropriation, and the actual amounts of income and expenditures. This is required po under the IPSAS or the International Public Sector Accounting Standards. We also call this the COA kasi mahaba ng pangalan niya kasi eh. COA. Ang COA po kasi actually ito po galing sa inyo saob. Tama ba yan? From the saob. So, from the RAW, pupunta sa SAOB, and then, ito po, ang end result na is sa COA. So, importante po na tama lahat ang data natin from the RAW to the SAOB para tama rin ang lalabas dun sa ating COA. Now, the notes to the financial statements. This is an integral part that explains the items or accounts in the financial statements. It includes additional information to enhance the value of the financial data in the financial statements. Ito po, this is also important kasi po, dito makikita yung mga details and other information na wala po dun sa ating FS. Kasi po, yung FS natin ngayon, unlike before, condensed na po ang FS. When you say condensed, summarized na. So, totals na lang makikita natin per account. For example, cash. Ito na lang. Wala na yung breakdown ng cash. Yung breakdown po ng for every account, nasa notes to FS na. Kasi before, ang FS natin is detailed eh. Ngayon po, ang nire-record na lang is the condensed form. So, kung gusto mo makita yung detalye, puntahan po natin ang notes. Basahin natin ang notes to FS. Okay? Malinaw? Malinaw? Naantok sila. Okay. Ito po ang ating, nakikita niyo po? Hindi ano, malilit. Check, ayun po handbook. Yung manual natin po, may barangay accounting plan. Paki-open na lang po yung manual niyo, pakihanap po yung barangay accounting plan. Anong page ba yun? 7, page 7 daw po. yan. Nasa page 7 na po. Okay. If you notice po, tingnan niyo po natin yung screen. May kwan po, di ba? May hati. May dotted line. So yung taas po na portion, the upper part of the barangay accounting plan, shows the activities performed at the barangay level. So lahat po ng activities na nasa taas, yun po yung ginagawa sa barangay. So ano po yung mga yan? From the source document, ano ba ito? Turns out, source document, reports, records or registry. Okay, hanggang dun po yun. Barangay level po yan. Now, yung lower portion naman po, it shows the activities performed by the city or municipal accountant. Ano yung mga yon? From the accounting entries, the books of original, or ano ba ito? Hindi ko mabasa. Books of final entry, trial balance, financial statements, o yun po. So lahat po yan, accounting, sa accounting lahat yan. Okay? Kaya importante po na tama ang ginagawa natin sa taas para ang gagawin ng accounting, ang lalabas ng mga reports ay tama din. So it is important that activities performed at the barangay level, which is the reporting and recording of transactions, are properly done to come up with the financial statements. So this is the reason why in the responsibility for the financial statements, 3 officials are affixing their signatures. I am referring po to the statement of management responsibility. Before po, ilan ang pumipirma dun sa SMR, the Statement of Management Responsibility? Sino ang pumipirma lang po? Ano po? Isa-isa po. Sa inyo po, sino pumipirma? Yung dati po nating Statement of Management Responsibility, Treasurer and PB, yun po yung pinapapirmahan namin sa inyo pagka yung at the end of the audit, di ba may mga FS na? Sila kasi nag-print noon, tapos bibigay sa inyo pipirmahan. Dati po kasi, dalawa lang ang pumipirma. Sino? Si punong barangay at si accountant lang ang pumipirma. Di ba? Ngayon po, +1, 3 na silang pipirma. Sino yung dadagdag na pipirma? Treasurer. So, kasama na po si treasurer dun sa responsible. So, it's the treasurer, the punong barangay, and the city accountant. 3 po sila pipirma ngayon sa ating Statement of Management Responsibility. Okay? Kaya sabi namin nga, importante dapat sa barangay level, tama ang ginagawa. Di ba kasama si treasurer doon sa upper part? Yung sa taas, yung activities doon, di ba kasama si treasurer? So, kasama siyang pumipirma ngayon sa ating SMR. Yan. The responsibility for FS, the Statement of Management Responsibility for Financial Statement, shows the barangay's responsibility for the preparation and presentation of the financial statements. They shall be prepared and signed by the punong barangay, the barangay treasurer, and the city accountant. This statement shall be submitted together with the year-end financial statements. Ito po yung sample ng Statement of Management's Responsibility for Financial Statements. Okay? Nabago po ang statement na ito kasi yung city accountants, ang sinicertify lang naman nila ay yung pag-prepare ng financial statements based dun sa transaction documents and reports na sinubmit ng barangay. And of course, prepared ito in accordance with the accounting standards and policies. But the information and representations na laman ng FS, si barangay ang responsible doon. Kaya binago ang format ng ating SMR. Okay? Let us read po. Basahin natin kung ano yung nilalaman ng ating SMR. So, the management of barangay blank is responsible for all information and representations contained in the accompanying statement of financial position, statement of cash flows, statement of comparison of budget and actual amounts, statement of changes in net assets or equity, and notes to financial statements as of blank date, and the related statement of financial performance for the year then ended. In this regard, management complies with the financial transaction and report submission requirements to the city or municipal accountant and ensures that transactions are properly authorized, liabilities are reported, and assets are safeguarded against unauthorized use or disposition. So, ang pipirma po dyan si punong barangay at ang si treasurer. Sa lower part po, may certify din si accountant. I hereby certify that all financial transactions and reports submitted are properly recognized in the books of accounts of the barangay, and the financial statements are prepared in accordance with the accounting standards and policies. So, anong sinicertify ng accountant? Na recognized daw lahat sa books. Nakalibro daw po lahat. Okay? Yung mga transactions ng barangay. And the financial statements are prepared in accordance with accounting standards and policies. Okay, may question po tayo? May question po. Hello? Parang inaantok sila. May question? Wala po? Wala. Okay, kung wala po, mag-exercise tayo ulit. Yan. Exercise 10.1.